Alright everyone, I'm going to tell you the truth. I made this video and I looked back on it and it's not Academy Award winning quality. Some of the materials cut off on the top. I apologize, but just have patience. You'll see everything. It's not that I made a mistake. It was totally not my fault. I didn't realize what the camera was videotaping, so I cut off half of it. But just be patient. You are responsible for the work and responsible for learning what's on the video. So focus and get to work. Okay, after seeing the video, I realized the top part is going to be chopped off in the video. So go ahead and write the top part of these notes because they're going to be chopped off while you watch the video. I didn't realize how much of the screen is cut off. So go ahead and type that out, write that out. Okay. All right, good morning everyone. You should have your notebook out. Let's go ahead and put the date. It is 3/7/16. And today I'm going to quickly review what I taught you on Friday, which is complementary angles. So go ahead and write this down in your notes. Now, I remind you that complementary angles are two angles that add up to 90 degrees. Okay, has to be two angles, two of them, that add up to 90 degrees. So for example, if I draw myself a 90-degree angle, you can just so again, this is the top part of the notes that you can't really see in the video. So go ahead and copy that down if you didn't copy that down. You probably can see the examples in a minute. This out in your notebook. And I split it. And we'll do an easy one. If I do this, let's say this one is 50 degrees and this one's x. We know that both of them together equal 90. So I'm going to set up an equation. 50 degrees plus x is equal to 90 degrees. And like you learned on Friday, it's very simple. Just draw your bars, right? And then how do I move the 50? Minus 50, minus 50. So we have x is equal to 40. So x is equal to 40 degrees. So 50 plus 40 is 90. Now we also did a little bit more complicated problems on Friday. So let's go ahead and draw another quick little sketch of a 90-degree angle. We're going to divide it up. A more difficult one per se would be, you know, this is 2x and this is, let's say, 30 degrees, right? So again, you're going to set up your equation. What are these two angles equal to when I add them together? They equal 90. So I can set up an equation. 2x plus 30 is equal to 90 degrees, right? So here's the 2x and then the 30. All right, so we're going to draw your bars. We're going to go ahead and solve it. Let's see if you can solve it before I can. What's my next step after this? That's right, divide by 2. So x is equal to 30 degrees. So it's 2x is equal to 60, so each x is equal to 30. All right, so this is complementary angles. Complementary angles means two angles that add up to 90 degrees. This is what we learned on Friday. Now we're going to learn something new in a second. Apologize for the cutoff, but here's what you missed. Supplementary angles, two angles that add up to 180 degrees. Good job if you were able to just write it down without seeing the notes. So again, supplementary angles are two angles that add up to 180 degrees. Okay, so the second part is, the new part today is going to be supplementary angles. Okay, and supplementary angles, like complementary angles, are two angles that add up to, now this is what's different, not 90 degrees, but 180 degrees. Okay, so supplementary angles are two angles that add up to 180 degrees. What does 180 degrees look like? Well, that looks like a straight line. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off by drawing just a simple straight line. Just sketch it out like so. We're going to do a dot in the middle, and we're just going to split somehow. Okay, so here I have an angle, and here I have another angle. So there's two angles. When I add these two up, it equals 180. So let's just do a simple one. If this angle right here measures 100 degrees, what would this measure? That's right, 80 degrees, right? Because 100 degrees plus 80 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, so this is 100, this is 80. Put them together, 180. So supplementary are two angles that add up to 180. So let's draw another quick little sketch like so. Nice super straight line like mine, because I'm the pro. So let's say that this angle is 137 degrees and this angle is x. So what you're going to do is you're going to set up an equation. If I add x plus 137 degrees, that should equal 180 degrees. So how do I solve this simple one-step equation? What's my first step? That's right, your bars. So it says x plus 137. So what's the opposite of plus 137? Minus 137 minus 137. Draw my line. So x equals, go ahead and do the math. You should get 43. I'm right. I'm right. Of course I'm right. Okay, so go ahead and do this one super quick. Let me just kind of do this, and I'll write 67 and x. Go ahead and write the equation before I do, and go ahead and see if you can solve it. It equals 180 because it's a straight line. Straight lines are equal to 180. I'm going to draw my bars. I'm going to solve this. I'm going to subtract 67 on this side, subtract 67 on this side. So x is equal to, go ahead and subtract that. And you should get 113. Yep, 113. Did that right. All right, so these are pretty simple. You know, you're just solving for x. Not that bad. Now, what if I gave you something that looks like this? And I said that this side is 3x and this side is 2x. Okay, so this side is 3x, this side's 2x. Now, it is a straight line, so it equals 180 degrees. So let's go ahead and set up our equation. We say 3x plus 2x is equal to 180 degrees. Now, before we solve it, we can do CST. So go ahead and do CST. What's 3x plus 2x? That's right. 5x is equal to 180 degrees. So now what's my only step I have to do basically? Divide this by 5, divide this by 5, x equals. Now let's go over here and do it. 180 divided by 5 is 36 degrees. So x is equal to 36. Now, so does this angle measure 36 and this angle measure 36? Nope. This angle measures 2x and this angle measures 3x. So how do I determine what the actual angles are? X is 36. So what I do here is I go, oh, okay. So therefore, 2 times 36 is going to give me my angle, and 3 times 36 is going to give me the measure of the other angle. What's 2 times 36? 72. And what's 3 times 36? 108. Now if I add these two, what should they equal? 180 degrees. Perfect. I know I'm right. All right, let's pause. Sorry, I need to get a new camera guy. So this is what you missed. Sorry. Hopefully it comes out this time. Let's do another problem. Let's say, oh, look at that. Perfect straight line. Wow. I'm just an expert at this. Gosh. Just kidding. All right, so let's say this is 5x, and this looks like 35 degrees. Now together, what do they equal? 180 degrees. So I'm going to say 5x plus 35 is equal to 180 degrees. All right, so now we're going to do some math. We're going to draw our bars here. What do I move first, the 5 or the 35? The 35. So minus 35, minus 35. Sorry, not looking at my paper. Okay, so let's borrow 574. 145 is equal to 5x. Divide by 5, divide by 5. X equals 145 divided by 5. 29. So x equals 29. Now, does this angle measure 29? Hopefully you say no. 5x, so we're going to say 5 times 29 is equal to 145 degrees. And we hope that when we put in 35 plus 145, it equals 180. All right, so using your notes, you're going to be working on the classwork. Now, I've actually assigned you pretty easy classwork, if I do say so myself. Now, your first one, let me double check what I'm going to give you. Your first one is this page, page number 1. Look at me. Okay, it says complementary angles. So what do complementary angles measure up to? 90 degrees. So here you have 68, and the missing angle is x. So you're just going to go x plus 68 equals 90, and you're going to solve it. Super easy, very basic, okay? Another page I'm going to give you is called supplementary. Now, supplementary means it's 180. So again, here's your x. So it's let's say x plus 135 equals 180 degrees. All you have to do is draw your bars and solve it. So easy. So easy. Now on this side, I'm going to have you measure. You should have your compass that I gave you on Thursday. Would hate to see you lose all your points because you did not bring your protractor that I told you to bring today. Such a shame. And then I'm going to give you this one, which is also complementary angles. You see here. Oh, and what message did I give you here? I will grade one like a quiz. Oh, so that means one paper will be graded as a quiz. Remember, grades are due on Friday, and some of you do need to improve on your grades, so this should be super easy. How easy for me to grade this? Super easy. These are easy. Look, 70. This is x, so it's x plus 70 equals 90. Gee, I wonder what that is. Super hard. Super, super hard. Such difficult work I give my students. Poor students. All right, the last page is this one. This is supplementary angle, so it's 180. So if I make this x, it would be x plus 145 is equal, just kidding, 146. Oh, I almost made it without making a mistake. Oh, can't really see the mistake I just did. Okay, so be good. I'll be back on Wednesday. This packet is due. One of them will be graded as a quiz. If you're great today, you might have a special surprise tomorrow on Tuesday, but you have to be good today. All right, let's get to work. Any questions, please ask.